Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips. Today we're going to be going over some clips from the 2019 Week 14 game featuring the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts. Now, these are some clips that I found interesting. They're not highlight plays, nor are these so much X's and O's as they are Jimmys and Joes. These are not all the plays of the game, but they are select clips and they are in chronological order. If you enjoy in-depth coverage of the Buccaneers, be sure to check out our podcast with myself and Molly Bay, located here on YouTube and all podcast platforms such as iTunes, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Spotify, etc. We got a lot to cover in this video, so let's get to it. And here we go. 14-26 in the first quarter. Jameis Winston throws an interception. It's intended for Michael Evans, but it's intercepted by Darius Leonard, number 53. Nothing really spectacular about this play, but I do want you to see this. Here's Jameis Winston, and this is 99 Justin Houston. That should have been a blindside block. 12:45 in the first quarter. The Indianapolis Colts just scored a touchdown after the interception. I'm not sure who this is right there, but they almost get a block on this extra point. Look at that. Oh, that's close. There's the ball. There's the guy. 9:43 in the first quarter. Jameis Winston throws a pass to Dare Ogunbowale for 8 yards here, but Dare ends up fumbling the ball. I kind of have a little bit of an issue with this play. You'll see Jameis Winston scrambles for no reason, or he moves out of the pocket. Look, it's a perfectly clean pocket. He runs up, and then he throws a check down. But look what he misses. I do believe that's Perryman, who had beat his guy. The safety was turned around. And then I think that might be Evans. I'm not sure. Rewind it. Keep an eye on this guy here. Not sure. It's either Godwin or Perryman. I think it's Perryman. And he blows past his guy. Right there. And then he's got, look at this. He would have been, that would have been a touchdown if it would have been thrown right. And watch it from this angle, you'll see that Winston has completely clean pocket. I mean, you can't get much cleaner than this. Don't know why he decided to step up and then just check it down. $8:52 in the first quarter. It's 3rd and 5. Shaquille Barrett, number 58, puts 72 Braden Smith right on his butt. A little outside and then inside, boop. 7:49 in the first quarter. William Golston just tosses to the side 74 Costanza. Yeah, just throws him right to the ground. 6:58 in the first quarter. There's a 50-yard field goal by Chase McLaughlin. 92, William Golston actually tips this, gets a piece of it. We'll see if we can catch it on frame here. Just missed it. It's right here. He gets a piece of it. Watch him when he comes down. He's showing he tipped it, and then he's like, gosh darn it. Let's catch it from the end zone angle. Right there. He got a piece of it. He actually might have made it go up higher, which caused it to be good. 5:13 in the first quarter. Jameis Winston throws an incomplete pass to Chris Godwin. Earl Watford, 71, has a hard time with number 90, Grover Stewart, who ends up getting a pressure on Jameis Winston here. causing him to throw somewhat of an errant pass. .345 in the first quarter. 42, he blitzes and almost gets to Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston never sees Chris Godwin, who gets wide open. See, here's 42. He's going in. Here's Chris Godwin. He gets wide open. Look at that. There's 42 blitzing in on Jameis Winston. .106 in the first quarter. Now, a lot of people give me a hard time about Jameis Winston not seeing open receivers. Well, he's not the only one. Look at this. 84, Doyle gets wide open. Brissett chooses to throw to, I think that's Ross Travis, for an incomplete pass. Travis is covered. You see this guy's on him. Look at Doyle. He's wide open. .131 in the first quarter. Ndamukong Suh, number 93. He pushes Mark Glowinski back, number 64, and gets a hit on Brissett, causing an errant pass. .1339 in the second quarter. 76, Donovan Smith gets beat by number 97. I'm probably not going to say this name right. Al-Quadin Muhammad. He gets pushed back into Winston, causing an errant pass. Bam! Ugh, ugly. 9:34 in the second quarter. Vita Vea, number 50. Absolutely manhandles 78, Ryan Kelly, the center. I mean, this is like a grown man going against a boy. Oh, look at that. Right on his butt. 7:42 in the second. This is 1st and 10. Tampa Bay just got the ball on their 25. Keep an eye on, I believe that's Perriman up there. I'm not sure. It could be Watson. Can't tell. These numbers are impossible to read with these color rush uniforms. But he does a cover 2 beater route right here. And you can see he's got some room. Now 25 could undercut him, or one of these safeties could come over and undercut him. But watch what happens. Jameis Winston is back here. He feels a little bit of pressure, so he moves up. Doesn't really set his feet well. This guy is still open. The safety has turned towards him. This is where Jameis Winston throws to. I don't understand why he wouldn't throw it deep to Perriman. I mean, look at Perriman. That could have been some good yards. Chris Godwin does end up catching this ball for 16 yards, though. This is the very next play. Ryan Jensen, our center, number 66, he destroys 90. Grover Stewart. Unfortunately, he knocks him back into Donovan Smith's leg, causing Donovan Smith to be injured for a couple of plays. This allows Donovan Smith's guy that he's blocking to be able to make the tackle. If Donovan Smith doesn't get hurt there, Barber had a huge hole. Take this guy out of the picture. This would have been a huge hole. Peyton Barber could have ran this for probably 20 yards. Very next play, O.J. Howard is lined up to block Houston here, number 99. This does not work out very well for O.J. Howard. Oop, get out of my way. And then the very next play, number 72, Josh Wells is in for 76, Donovan Smith. Josh Wells just flat out gets beat by Justin Houston, number 99, for the sack. This is the very next play. Houston gets some more pressure on Winston going up against Josh Wells. But what I want to show you is, look, Winston feels the pressure. And this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. This is what Winston needs to do. You feel the pressure. You move around, but you keep your feet in throwing position. Keep your shoulders facing downfield. I mean, this is perfect. He sees the open man and slings it. This is the very next play. Jameis Winston gets some pressure, gets hit, ends up throwing the ball away. It's intentional grounding. This is all due to number 64, Aaron Stiney. He's in as an eligible receiver. He ends up not blocking anybody, really. He ends up double teaming with Wells, Josh Wells 72, on this guy. This guy comes in totally free. Stiney realizes what's going on. He turns around to go after this guy, in turn leaving this guy to come rushing in. Yeah, it was just a mess. See it right here? He's double teaming with that guy, leaving this guy totally free. So he goes rushing in. Now Wells realizes what's happening, or Stiney realizes what's happening, and he stops blocking this guy, and they both end up going after Jameis Winston. That's just a mess. Okay, this is the very next play again. The Jameis Winston feels some pressure, so he runs around, ends up throwing the ball to 27, I think it's Ronald Jones, right here. He runs out, and he throws at this guy who's, 5 yards in front of him. He ends up doing pretty good, picking up 16 yards. But look what he missed. Wide open. That would have been a touchdown, no doubt. Again, this is the very next play. Jameis Winston ends up throwing an interception. He tries throwing it to Rashard Perriman down here at the bottom. He had Perriman open, but he even had Cameron Brate open immediately. Both of these guys are open immediately. I do not know why Winston did not throw this ball right away. This is just a bad series for Winston. Let's watch this. Here we go. Boom. They're both open. But look at Cameron Brate. Winston should have just thrown it. I mean, that's 15 yards right there. I mean, I understand. You can see he's locked on to Perriman from the get-go. He'd already decided who he wanted to throw it to. But he waits just long enough for this linebacker here to get back in the line, in the path of the ball. Even still, he had Cameron Brate wide open in the middle of the field. .232 in the second quarter. It's 1st and 10. Jameis Winston ends up throwing this ball away, but I don't know why, because he had, I believe this is Justin Watson, I'm not sure, wide open. Never even looked this way. You can see Jameis Winston is staring down whoever this is, Perriman, Godwin, but he had this guy wide open for a long time. 1:10 in the second quarter. Ryan Jensen hits this guy pretty hard coming around for a stunt. Knocks him back about 5 yards. Booyah! 50 seconds left in the second quarter. 96 to Nico Autry gets past Ali Marpet, then Ryan Jensen. And boy, he thinks he's got a straight shot on Jameis Winston. I mean, Jameis Winston does some good footwork here. Gets out of the way of 99. 96 is coming around. 96 thinks he's got him. He thinks he's got him.
But watch this. Get off my quarterback. I love it. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Villa pushes his man straight back into Brissett. In less than 2.5 seconds, JPP also does it with his guy. But Villa pushes his guy back into Brissett, causing an errant pass. Yeah, just straight back. Ugh, that's power. 13 seconds in the second quarter. This play was just a mess as far as officials were concerned. Brissett tries to call a timeout. After already calling a timeout, officials wouldn't let him. It comes up. Ndamukong Suh ends up jumping off sides. Brissett fumbles the ball, but it's not called. There is no even replay shown. But that's not what I want you to see. What I want you to see is 58 Shaq Barrett. Watch him. He keeps an eye on Brissett, comes all the way down the line, and then tackles him, keeping him from getting in. And bam! Nice. Barrett. 8:33 in the third quarter. 91. Bo Allen just totally whoops 56 Quentin Nelson. I mean, this is an embarrassment. And he gets a hit on Brissett, causing an errant pass and incompletion. Zip! Oh my goodness. 8:29 in the third quarter. This is a third down, 12 to go. Jacoby Brissett ends up making a completed pass to Zach Pascal, who gets 37 yards. This is, I'm pretty sure, the fault of Devin White, number 45 right here. The Buccaneers are in what appears to be a cover 4 shell. It is Devin White's responsibility to cover this part of the field. Now you can see after the snap, things get a little confusing. Right there. Here's 3 guys all in the same area, basically covering one guy. And here's Pascal shooting open. Devin White should be over in this area, but he fudges over this way. Don't know why. Maybe because he's trying to cover Doyle. Not sure. .6:05 in the third quarter. Brissett throws a touchdown here, but here's what I want you to see. Watch Devin White, and I'm not sure who this is. It might be Jamal Dean. Not sure. Keep your head on a swivel, buddy. Boom! 5:59 in the third quarter. The Colts just scored. It's now 35-21. These are the last points that the Colts will score in this game. Look at this Colts fan right there. They're happy. They think they've got this game wrapped up, but it should be a flag of surrender. 5:59 in the third quarter. 74 Ali Marpet has a hard time with 90 Grover Stewart, who ends up pushing him back, getting a hit on Jameis Winston. 4:03 in the third quarter. Jameis Winston throws a pass here to Chris Godwin. This is really excellent on Jameis Winston's part because this guy here, instead of covering Godwin, he goes in for a blitz. Winston recognizes immediately, throws right into the blitz to an open Godwin for 11 yards. That's just a good read by Winston. 9:57 in the fourth quarter. This is Jameis Winston throwing an interception caught by Malik Hooker. Now, I'm not sure, but I think this might be another blindside block. Here's Jameis Winston. Now keep an eye on this guy. Boom. Don't know. 5:33 in the fourth quarter. This is 2nd and 10. You can see Jameis Winston do something here he rarely does. He kind of half-assed does a pump fake right there. And then he turns around and he throws it to Ronald Jones for 6 yards. But I want to show you what happened with that pump fake, what it did. You can see they have two deep safeties, or two safeties in back. cover two. Jameis Winston does a pump fake. I'm going to try and stop it right when he does the pump fake. Okay, you can see this safety. He's watching this side of the field. He's watching this guy. That's Justin Watson. Did the pump fake right there. Caused this safety to turn, leaving Justin Watson open. Now see, that's when, right there, that's when Jameis Winston releases the ball, throws it to Ronald Jones. But as you can see, Justin Watson was open for a touchdown. Safety had done turned due to the pump fake. I wish Jameis would do more pump fakes. 2:29 of the fourth quarter, Ndamukong Suh basically splits the lineman, gets a hit on Brissett, causing the pass to go errant. This is a 1st and 10.
.140 in the fourth quarter. It's 2nd and 8. Peyton Barber runs for 11 yards on this play. You're going to see Ali Marpet. He pulls and clears off the end. He really makes the block that wraps this up. This is the game-winning run. The Buccaneers are up over the Colts 38-35. There's only a couple minutes left, or a minute and 40 seconds left in the game. Indianapolis Colts are burning their timeouts, trying to stop. They're trying to stop the Buccaneers from getting a first down, and they get a first down here on this play, which basically wraps it up. Ali Marpet is the reason why this play gets 11 yards. What you're going to see is Marpet is going to pull, run over here, and block this guy. And he basically just clears this guy out. I mean, he knocks him back 10 yards. This is a great play by Ali Marpet. Basically the game-winning play. Keep an eye on Marpet. Boom! Right there. Goodness. That's how you play football. Good job, Buccaneers.
This has been the Buccaneers Observer. Don't forget to like and subscribe.